Cyberpunk game with their lovely cast and crew as they continue their onslaught upon the combat train. Welcome in, everyone. We want to give a quick shout out to the Forge, and we appreciate the hosting service that they've provided us for Foundry. If you need a hosting service, check them out. Without further ado, let's begin things. X-Nuts. We'll let you get it off quick so then you have a longer time before you have to talk.
Fair enough. I've streamed one day in the last 7 simply because my voice has been screwed. I've been sick as hell. Beyond that, things are good. I'm feeling better now, but the longer I talk, the more likely I go into a coughing fit. So, hand off there.
Well, I get it. And that's why I let you go first and quick. Ezreal.
Yep.
What's going on?
So since I don't stream a lot, I've been playing a lot of Marvel's Midnight Suns, and I know that like not everybody here is a Marvel fan, and that's cool. Yeah, it's a longer game than I expected it to be. I just finished part 1 last night, and I've been playing it for 70 something hours.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a long game, or at least it feels long to me.
It's fairly long.
But yeah, I think I've got all the characters unlocked right now that
Cool.
aren't DLC related. So just had a really big plot point that I'm not going to share. It's pretty cool. I don't know if like any of you guys know like the whole old gods with like Cthon and all the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we just I figured out like the whole Lilith thing finally, and I know because I didn't read the story arc, I didn't read the comic arc, so I know nothing. You know, this is like the first time that I'm getting into this particular
Cool
story arc, and so it's really neat. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Oh, sorry. I enjoy Rogue Trader. I enjoy our Rogue Trader plays very much. That's all I got.
Malkov, anything for you?
I've been playing, reinstalled Division 2, played through the expansion.
Oh, you should have told me. That was on my list of things to do at some point.
It is fun.
Well, we should
it's a
pull a
really
group
good-
together for
good
that then.
game. And then I also picked up Skull and Bones. It's a lot of fun, but it's buggy as shit right now. Like my main quest just fucking disappeared out of my log, so I can't progress.
Oof.
I got to Kingpin, which is like the highest rank you can get, and then there's a bunch of stuff that's locked behind finishing the main story, so that you can buy some blueprints from a couple different of the main characters, and those are some of the most powerful gear, and like cannons and torpedoes and whatnot, and not accessible to me right now. So it's making it hard for progress on the like kind of like end game stuff, which is all the smuggling rings where you're smuggling rum and opium and stuff like that around.
And they called that a quadruple A game on release.
I mean, if it didn't have bugs, it would easily be, you know, like a high quality game. I don't like the whole AAA label thing. I think that's meaningless.
I've heard that they did better with like Black Flag than they've done with Skull and Bones.
Black
Like
Flag
they
was
didn't.
a lot of fun as a single player game, and it had elements that you can't have in a multiplayer game, like boarding ships and physically assaulting the towns on foot and stuff. You sneak around and assassinate people and whatnot. It was a really good game, but this is just the ship combat essentially, but refined. I find the ship combat to be really fun.
Good.
So.
Well, cool. Without further ado, slide on over to their final contestant this evening, Matt in the Hat, who we also have something interesting for you. Why did that not work? Good work.
Don't know.
Or
Yes, we will eventually get a little trailer link up here.
I mean, that means that it won't work. Like, if it worked before, it's not going to work again.
Right. That's the rule.
no, it did work. No, it worked.
I have been mostly good. Still very much a different life at the start of the year to how things have been for the last, like, God knows how long, because been helping look after people, and that's been a lot. It's meant that my schedule has been totally knocked out, but I've managed to get a couple of streams down. We did Crusader Kings with Lord of the Rings the other day, and that went well. We overthrew Sauron. That was fun. I have also managed to do an occasional music stream, but and they've been going pretty well. But I haven't kept up to date with lots of other streams. There you go. There is the
I can
link
fix
for very exciting Kingmaker campaign that's coming up very soon. Actually, it is insanely soon. It's 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks. So we are all looking forward to that. We are all playing in that, although I will be game mastering, and yes, it'll be lots of fun. We need to send out some check-ins and make sure all of our character info is in, but all in all, I think everyone's looking forward to it and getting everything organized. So Kingmaker will be lots of fun. So do tune in to twitch.tv/mattinthehat or the YouTube link that is there, and it'll be on both of those live on Twitch, and then there forever on YouTube afterwards. Much more than that, I don't really have. There's plans, lots of plans for the future, but mostly I'm just looking after people and trying my best to get my in-person games fired off for the year, which will be about the same time that I start the campaign for Kingmaker. So we're going to be winding up, and I'm going to have a lot on my plate at that stage, with so that's 4 groups, so two weekly, and then plus you guys, so that's 3 weekly, and then 1 fortnightly, and then 1 monthly game. So I'm gonna have my hands full.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and all of that I'm running.
Oh, vomit. Okay.
All in Pathfinder, or
I thought you were in one. Not
I'm in one as well. On
This
top
one?
of all of that.
You're in this one.
Yeah, and I'm in Domination Vaults. Yeah,
Dude.
Hmm.
Do they have like a guild, like a GM guild or a TTRPG guild that you can apply and get paid for? Because this is basically a job.
there are people who make money doing paid.
Oh yeah, look, you can make money, but there's not really a guild for it. No, you just have to be lucky, and you have to have the like forward, like heavy, like entrepreneurial marketing, and like be really on top of your stuff in order to be able to do that. And look,
You like Critical Role?
I consider myself a half decent GM, and certainly very knowledgeable, but I'm not here to make money. That would be cool, but I'm here to give people good experiences, and maybe eventually, like I do want to publish the campaign that I'm running for my home groups. But other than that, I'm mostly here to just give people good experiences, and share a love, right? That I have, and something that I'm good at. So yeah.
I
I
did have.
probably could make money, but I'd sell my soul in the process, probably,
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Hey, Malkoff. I did want to point that out.
Ooh.
Got it running.
Yep, it's back up and running and functional.
What did you do to it?
Replaced the fucking water cooler.
Is that it?
That was all that was absolutely necessary, but we chose to replace the the broken case as well. So
Okay, good.
it now also means that I've got a spare set of fans for it everywhere and a spare power supply. So
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's all for me.
It's good to see it running. So, Matt, is that all in Pathfinder, or are you doing that across multiple systems?
So all of the games that I'm running currently are in Pathfinder. That's not all I've run, obviously, but that's all I'm doing right now.
Yeah, it makes it a little easier to keep it straight.
Yeah, and most of it, 90% of it, is in the same world. It's all in Eberron and the same campaign, just different characters and different ways of doing whatever I'm presenting. And so I can deepen my knowledge rather than have too much, because I can get into the same characters and most of the same content, just slightly different representations of it. And so, yeah, it makes it deeper and better, because I've got multiple groups all inputting into it, which will make it a better product in the end. All right, Cyberpunk. Let's get in.
Boss ready to boss. Let's boss.
Do not have volume for you at the moment, DM. If you're talking to us,
yes.
there you are.
Now we turn back to Cyberpunk, to where things transpire most interestingly. As we will let one of you choose to recap on what's happened since you've boarded this train, and the fiascos and the
Fiasco. Fiasco.
Apparently Azrael wants to do the recap.
Yeah.
Fucking dying.
I'm over it. I'm totally over it. It's not affecting me at all.
No, I don't care. I'll do it. So just the last time. I hope you don't want me to do the last 3 or 4 sessions, because that's just bad.
I mean, sure.
I can kind of do a general one, like since we got onto the train. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we're about 8 cars deep, 8 to 9, whatever, 8, 9, maybe 10.
A few cars deep.
But I mean, like, this is, so we've had 3 or 4, I forget. How many have we had?
How many cars you're saying?
Oh, sessions.
This is the
session 4?
5th. This is the
Okay,
5th
this is the
session.
5th,
so we've had 4 completed on the train.
We've gotten between 2 and 4 cars done every single session. So I'm going to say that we're about 10 to 12 cars deep. And for the most part, we've been clearing cars and then cutting them loose so that the nomads can come back and like reclaim the stuff that's in there. And we've been telling them, hey, you've got people waiting on, you've got like hostages in this train, hostages in this car, you've got baddies in this car, you've got gear and cargo in this car, et cetera, et cetera. And then, you also have this corpse, the corpse of this dude that, you've been depending on for help. And this dude goes by the name of Blackstone. Yeah, he's like mangled and shit because, somebody decided it'd be a great idea to like throw a fucking frag grenade, and he rolled a 1 and failed miserably at it, and he fucking killed his best friend. And then, so whatever, it's fine. I'm not bitter at all. So anyway,
and I would do it again. Damn it!
I know you would. And that's fine, because it's cool. He's gonna write it. You're gonna find a really nice note from him in the journal that's in the nomad camp later. So, anyway, oh boy.
And now that he's not around, somebody's gonna have to patent these gloves.
Yeah, somebody will. It's probably gonna get taken by Mr. Boss and hostile takeover and such. Anyway, lots of fighting, lots of killing, some dying, not so much from everybody else, just one person.
No, there's lots of dying.
No, there's some, lots of dying of the other people, but yeah, I mean,
Quite a few smokers are dead.
ambushes, cannons. That's all I got.
Mostly covers it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, you guys did thin the ranks before they all boarded, because, I mean, you could have had, like, double the amount of people, but kind of gunned them down.
Kind of.
So it's not a bad thing.
I have my Zid has a lot of tattoos, but the tattoo that he has planned is the number that he killed alone with that gun.
Yeah.
He's gonna have the shaft of the gun, at some point of his body. I'm not sure exactly what, probably, and then along the shaft, he's gonna have the number that he killed by himself.
All right. Sounds good. So. The camera goes in, back to the middle of the train, where the crew currently finds themselves lamenting the loss of their friend, striving to push on. 4 patriots working together.
If I win this bet, I'm actually probably going to get 38 Eddies somewhere tattooed.
Still only at 2.
We'll see what happens. So, this is where we find them. Currently at a door, waiting to go through. So, but that is all they see. Door before them. Now that I've actually selected them and not showing them in where they shouldn't face in the stream. But hey, this is what they see.
Alright, let's check in the door.
Doesn't seem locked. Click it and try it.
Alright, same deal, everyone. Get
I'm gonna-
yourselves into cover.
Yep. Seeking cover.
Is this one locked? Actually, I can just try it. It is not. He opens it up and he sees a lot of enclosed rooms that he can't see inside, right?
Yep.
Alright, he looks back to his compatriots and he puts his finger over his mouth. And he's going to roll stealth. And after I roll stealth, I'm
As
gonna
he-
try into the here. Go ahead.
As he advances forward, I'm going to lean over to Shade and go, does he think they can't hear the wind from the door opening?
I'll shrug and I'm going to sneak after him.
All right. So you guys move on in.
Yeah, I see the wall here, and I'm sort of kneeling next to it and looking down the.
If you look in that room, you do see it is a bathroom. And then the toilet spot.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, all he
Little
saw
food
is
area.
like enclosed areas that he couldn't see
Yeah.
within, so he's thinking that there could.
There
be
were supposed to be
people
walls there, but apparently for some reason they're not working correctly. I must have set them up wrong, but
That's fine. Like, we know that we're not meant to be able to see in them.
yeah.
So, is there a closed door?
Yeah,
Right.
those doors are closed.
Okay, what does the door look like?
They're just a standard train compartment door.
So, looks a
So-
little flimsy.
It looks like you could potentially damage it. Yeah, but it's also a metal door. So it looks like it can be locked or something.
Where's Stitcher going?
That's a good question. Stitcher?
I'm driving Stitcher.
He just went roaming through walls.
The windows are open.
Yeah.
Oh, was I not supposed to go in those rooms? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just tap my ear and point at the door, the first door there, and look
Yeah.
at Harlan.
I'll take a listen.
Okay. You hear someone inside.
Just one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold up one finger. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to wrench the door open once Shade indicates that he's ready.
Okay. Roll a strength. Or body. Sorry, I run Pathfinder last Saturday, so that's currently the stats in my head.
Makes sense. Oh, 16's real good.
That's good.
Reset
Yeah.
your luck if you didn't, guys.
Got it.
Pop the
Is
door
there a
open.
reset button?
Hmm?
Is there a reset button?
No, you just
You just manually fill it in.
Okay.
back to max. You hear a nice sound of metal like ripping and tearing as the handle on the door rips out because it was apparently locked in place. So he just yanks the thing open. And you see this guy standing there against the wall like... And he's wearing rags. Doesn't look like
Rags?
he's very healthy.
I'll just hold a finger up to my lips to indicate me to be quiet. As I'm standing there with a katana and heavy pistol in my hand.
Yeah.
Instructions easily followed, as long as he doesn't shit himself.
Right? That's about the only thing you gotta worry about. Luckily, they have underfed him, so he's a little bit short on supply for that, too.
Set a packet of kibble on the bed.
He starts devouring it if you do that. Like you think you gave him a bag of candy or something with how he's digging into it.
Alright.
I
But
know
the-
that's
the-
like to starve.
He definitely looks like he's lacking on the food and the waterfront. So
I'm gonna move
Does he
the
look
way.
like? Does he seem like a prisoner?
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem like he wants to be there, since the door was locked from the outside.
that's fair.
I'm gonna move up to here, make another listen check, see if I can hear anybody in these other rooms.
Yeah, same procedure, door by door.
Nice.
You hear another person.
Zid'll put down his visor and see if there's any nodes.
No nodes in this train.
13 enough to open the door?
You jam it open a little bit, but it's kind of not going all the way. You can tell it's locked. You open it enough that you can see another prisoner in there, as you've put him, kind of just like.
Are these locked electronic locks or physical locks?
Physical, mechanical.
All right. Zid will gesture to his thieves' tools, his picklock tools.
As you hear the sound of like ripping metal.
We can.
I'm gonna shrug and I'll walk to the end of the end of the train over here by the door and set up to cover.
All right. I will try and get the third one. We could do this the physically exerting way, or and the loud way, or we could, keep it quiet. That will be a 21 on picklock.
Whoop, pops right open.
Alright. He will
Slide it open.
push
Another
the
prisoner.
door open and like gesture like big gesture to Harlan. Like,
Here you go, Harlan.
there you go.
I'm just gonna look and go, this is how I pick locks.
Is there any penalty for only having one hand?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. I forgot.
Forgot
Zid
about
doesn't
that.
have. Zid's missing an arm. Completely forgot about that in the recap.
You did.
I
Um,
imagine that there is a penalty, but I imagine that 21 is still adequate.
Did you guys
Yeah.
ever like cauterize it, or is he still dripping?
Oh, no,
no.
we stabilized him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's stabilized, but yeah, he
Okay.
still has the dismembered arm.
Yeah,
He tucked it into his belt or something. I don't know.
yeah,
He
somewhere.
packed it in
Put
ice.
the hand around the belt and then zapped it.
Did he pack it in ice? I don't know if he packed it in ice.
I went and got ice off the food cart. Remember?
All right. Yeah, I remember now.
It's
forgot about that.
Yeah, it's about as good as we can get.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
sure
it's
that
like,
ice-
you see, like, knotted concentration on Zid's forehead as like he tries, he approaches it like casually, and then like he realizes that his arm isn't there, because it probably feels like it's still there.
Yeah, like he goes to put it up and he's like,
he's like, he still manages it. Yeah, maybe your way is in fact better. This, unless you can hold the pick for me, it might be.
Hey, you gotta. I'm sorry. You gotta pee on your own. Oh, you said pick. Never mind.
Oh, it'll need more than your hands to to take hold of that.
This is a really good thing that this is not a family-friendly story.
I
Do I
challenge
recognize
you to.
anybody in any of the cells?
We're gonna steadily open the door. If I gotta make multiple checks to wrench them all open, I will.
I
Okay.
can try to pick the lock.
well, that one's open. There's two more doors there. You have the one on the south and north that you haven't opened yet.
I'll roll for the south.
Very nice.
Nice.
What about the one where Stitcher's standing?
That one's not locked.
Oh yeah. This time Sid fumbles. He drops the lockpick. He's like, all right. You got the right idea. I don't. I get it. Okay. Bends down, picks the pick lock up, and stands to the side.
I'll go wrench the
It's
door.
another one open. Now, that means this one's open with a prisoner standing against the wall. Open with a prisoner standing against the wall. Partially open. And open with someone digging into a bag of kibble. This one just got unlocked. Yes?
Can I, well, I assume you're about to, like, tell us about something that's really important, so I'll let you finish and then I'll ask. All right. Go ahead.
Shade, you open that one that you just picked?
Yeah.
You open it and you come face to face with someone that looks like your past.
Like Nyander.
Standing before you is Nyander. In the bed. Nyander's sitting here on the bed. And on this bed, you see a young child. That Nyander immediately moves in front of you to block the child. And then pauses when he recognizes you. Shade?
Yeah, I had heard you were here.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to
What's...
get you out.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I unsling the extra assault rifle I have and hand it to him.
It's like, I don't know how much I'd be help with that right now.
Is he injured?
A little bit. He looks like he's been beaten a little, and he's looking fatigued and malnourished.
Okay.
Starving him.
So,
I'll hand him a pack of kibble. as well.
lack of good sleep and lack of, proper nutrition kind of can give you a penalty. Like, he's looking pretty rough, like he's not. Like, you've not seen him this,
Okay.
just like, drained and, like, old looking.
I said
We
we
have
tell him to get
We
the
have to
hell out
clear
of
the
here.
next car before we can cut this one loose. There's nomads who will be picking up the car when we cut it loose, and they've been collecting all the cars we've cut loose behind.
Can Stitcher do anything to help the kid?
The kid's just scared on the bed and probably is hungry too. But
Can we give him like a bar?
sure.
I mean, Blackstone had a whole bunch of food in his bag, but I mean, is that like gone with him? Or
Yeah.
Depends on if you guys picked it up. Otherwise, yeah.
All I took was your assault rifle and your ammo because I had food of my own.
Did would have picked up, I don't know, like something. I haven't seen your sheet for a while, but
That's
I'll
fine.
go.
I mean, he just needs one bar. I mean, like
Yeah,
a little
that's fine.
meat
Yeah.
stick.
You guys can give some food. We can figure out what you gave later.
So, like if Stitcher, like when he walks by, he's like sees the kid and like, does he notice anything like pupils or like ticks or like muscle ticks or anything that maybe he can help? Can I like make a med roll or something to like analyze?
Sure.
Help. Okay.
We still got one car behind this one that's not been cut loose, right?
Correct. I think
Let's
so.
just put them
'cause
all in that
it
one
just
and
came
cut
from
that
it.
one loose.
That was a cargo container that you cleared.
That's the one that has the med supplies on it, isn't it?
It had some in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we snagged as much of that as we could carry that was useful though.
Would a paramedic roll work, or do you want a straight med roll?
Either one's fine.
Okay. Yay! At least it wasn't a 1.
Probably has some trauma. Other than that, you're not sure.
So Stitcher's gonna take out like his light or whatever, and he's gonna like put on his facade of like being a good doctor, and he's gonna say to the kid, "Hey, buddy, I'm a doctor. I just want to check you and see how you're doing. Okay? Good doctor. Okay? I promise. Good doctor. So I hold the light up. Just look at the light. Look at the light. Move your eyes to the left. Move your eye to the right. Good, good. How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Good. All right. Okay. So
And
here's something to eat. I know you're probably hungry. So why don't you lay on the bed, eat the food, and we're gonna go fix things, okay? Shay, do you wanna shut the door and let him know that we're gonna we're gonna put them on the other cart, right?
yeah, let's get
Okay.
them on the other car, and that way then we can cut them loose. That way they're out of the field of fire entirely.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So Stitcher's gonna like hold his hand out to the kid. We're gonna go somewhere really safe, okay? And I'm hoping that the kid understands and takes his hand, and Stitcher's gonna hold his hand and walk him to the other
The
car.
kid doesn't. The kid actually looks at Nyander.
Okay.
And Nyander puts his hand out, and the kid takes it, and he follows Nyander.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna lead them to the car, to the other car, and then
Okay.
Shade, if you want to follow me, you can, and then like we can cut the car.
Give me 1 second. I have one more of these to make.
Ooh.
There. I'm gonna finish ripping open the door that I partially opened so I can let that guy out.
Yeah, you just rip this thing right off.
Right off the hinges.
Yeah. Like the door's missing now.
Right out of
like
the
it's in his
pocket.
hand.
And I'm gonna look at the guy, and I'm just gonna point.
As you're holding the door in the other hand, and he's like looks at you like, okay, so you're not going to
No.
beat me with that door. That's good. And books off.
So, just want to double check before we cut the car. It is like safe to cut the car and not have people hurt when they're inside of it, right? Like,
Oh, it'll basically,
Just slows
it's no longer
down
being
and-
pulled, so entropy will slowly take over and
Okay.
slow down.
okay. I
And I mean-
want to be sure that we're not going to be like,
there-
yeah.
A window we can look out the sides to make sure that there's no incoming attacks or vehicles
Yeah.
out there moving around.
Every car has open windows. Or every room in there has open windows.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a look out each side and make sure there's no cars before we.
Perception.
And while he's doing that, Stitcher went into the other room, the one that wasn't locked, and there's these 2 bays. I'd like to see if I can find anything. I guess I'll roll a conceal reveal.
You see one large vehicle to the rear.
The one that was with
Click.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's a 10 get me?
Well, they have some basic scrappy clothing. They have manacles. And they have some basic foodstuffs.
Nice.
So I'm
Like
gonna
it's
take.
not even kibble. Like you'd prefer kibble over this stuff. Like it's bad.
It can be bad. It's better than 0.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take it anyway. Like I'm gonna like.
Like
So
you
is
think
the stuff on the
Stitcher's
other
smart
car
enough
better?
to know. Stitcher's smart
Okay.
enough to know that eating this stuff probably means you'd need to make a roll to see if you get sick or not from it.
Okay, that's fair. Would the clothing on the prisoners, was that like bad, or like, is this better than that?
No, it's all scrap clothing.
Okay.
It looks like it's the hand-me-downs of the hand-me-downs of the hand-me-downs of the
Oh,
hand-me-downs.
all right. So is this all shit basically that I'm looking
Oh
at?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Anyway, yep, I'm gonna go back here.
Shade, you want to radio click?
Yep. I will radio click and let him know we're going to be cutting a car loose with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
6 hostages.
hostages.
You gonna stay with Nyander, or are you gonna press on?
Is he able to move on his own?
He
Or does he need
can,
help?
roughly. He's definitely having a hard time.
If he needs help, then I'm going to go with him.
Okay.
So you're gonna separate the party?
That's up to
play
Shade.
the
That's
character.
up to Shade.
I'm going
No,
to.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
He's
All
the
good.
most important goal here, and we got all the other hostages, we believe. So
Okay, no worries.
Zid
I'm
will
not, I'm
put
not trying to force anybody to
Oh,
like
yeah.
play their character any differently. I apologize.
Zid will put his hand on Shade's shoulder. His still existing hand.
His right good arm.
just to be sure that we're all not the detached one, the real one. He's gonna say, I have not known you long, but you have been a good man while we have known each other. I hope that you can get this friend to safety, and I hope that we will see each other again.
keep your shit together, and we probably will.
I will do my best, man.
So Stitcher has no, he wouldn't be any help with cutting this off. So I'm gonna come back, and I'm pretty sure that Harlan is
Okay.
probably gonna be better at cutting the car off.
And I'm gonna
Harlan's the one.
I can do it.
and
Oh,
I'm gonna look and go. Now you can't even verify the bet. Yeah.
that means you automatically win. You just look at him and say, "I win."
Stitcher can count.
That's no fun.
Win by default.
Does Shade want to
I'd
say?
say Zig could do it, but he's down to half, counting to half.
Well, you only need 5. You only need 5 fingers to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, you can count to 30 with 2 hands. But
Knuckles.
anything Shade want to say before chopping the connection?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Well,
Strong silent type.
there goes Shade.
I mean, he didn't say anything when he came in. I didn't expect him to say anything when he came out.
No, like he got what he came here for.
Absolutely. GG for you, man.
Well,
Zid will see him go and be like, okay,
I'm gonna look Zed right in the eye and go, now we're 3, 4, 5 hands short.
wow. Wow.
He's got a giant shit-eating grin on his face because he is totally pleased with himself for that.
Wow, Harlan. Harlan's
it only
humanity
takes
is
one to give you the bird.
nice, Zid. That's a great line for Zid. Well, now the party's down to 3. What do you guys want to do?
Zid looks at Stitcher and looks at Harlan, shrugs his shoulders. He's like, well, you're ready.
In for a penny.
And Stitcher like spits blood on the floor, like, because he's still seriously wounded, even though he's stable. And he's like, yeah, I guess. Let's go.
Seek cover.
Yeah, I guess. Just don't use the med tech as a fucking shield, please.
Zid will listen at the next cart. He's gonna roll perception.
Nuts, they're waving at Tasman.
Everybody's
Ty.
18 on perception.
Okay. You listen. There is a bit of a heated argument going on in that car. At that, we're going to pause the camera here and it's going to pan over. Boss, you have a number of guns in your face. They're like, Yeah? Well, you know who's coming back to check on you and probably throw your butt off? The boss.
Yeah, who?
So you better watch yourself, punk. You got nothing.
Hey, Punk, you're looking at the boss.
No, I'm looking at a little punk. He's coming.
Well, bring it. Let's go.
And he's probably
It's like,
bringing
I-
Ogre with him to
I have-
smash your face in.
You know what? I have a contract to negotiate. Like, we need to get this business moving. Let's go. Put up or
Good
shut up.
luck. That door is locked. What do you guys want to do?
Is it electric or mechanical?
So before you get that, I like hear like the very faint. I've heard the steps come up to the door, very faint. Like
Yeah.
the guys that were yelling, like they don't get that. But I'm sending a message internally to hear them. Hey, there's people on the other side of the door right there.
How do you hear them?
I mean,
Like boss, I'm trying to remember what.
it's like super faint, but let me hang on one second.
Does boss have something that gives him
Good
that?
stuff.
You got amplified hearing?
I'm looking. Hang on. Where's my shit? There it is. Okay.
Don't
I got it.
see.
I don't have amplified hearing. No.
Okay,
I have
yeah.
does the level damper do it?
No.
No, that's immunity to deafness and sudden loud noises.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
means you're not bothered
All
by
right.
them screaming. You don't hear them.
Prevents the flashbang. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I don't hear it. Okay. My bad. So what I do say to hear him is that like this is reaching a critical point. Like
Yeah.
we're getting to the climax of the situation. I need you. This is more than I've ever needed you. I need you right now to just trust me, believe in me, understand that we will get through this. And we're going to get back to mom and we're going to deliver because that is what we do. We deliver.
Is the door mechanical or
This
electric?
one is electrical. I was trying to find it. Sorry. That's why I took a moment.
All right, and that is electronic security tech.
Yes.
All right, I will spend a lock because this isn't, Zid's done stuff like this, but it's not his best thing. But he's just gonna try to bypass. So here we go. That's a 15.
Give me a second. I'm trying to get something here because for some reason it didn't work.
Yeah, you're fine.
Because when you do things, just always guaranteed to work flawless.
Absolutely.
What's the name? Of course I had it, and then it disappears, right? Because it's life.
Yeah. That's how things go.
Adjo's friend, what was his name?
Shaka,
Shanko.
There we go. Thank you.
like Shaka Khan. I think it's SHAKA.
Chaka.
Yeah, Shaka.
That's what I thought. Because it should be working, and of course, when I created it, it was there. And then it isn't. I must have not saved it or something.
Brave. Sir Zid, he was not in the least bit scared to be mashed into a pulp or to have his eyes gouged out and his elbows broken, to have his kneecaps split and his body burned away, and his limbs all hacked and mangled. Brave Sir Zed. Thank you, Cruel Fang, for that.
That's awesome.
It is not my fault that my shoes are the bane of your existence.
Just right on the path, right to my side of the bed. Asshole. I love you. Can they hear me?
Of course they heard you.
Good.
Like I would ever try to censor my wife. That's never worked in life ever.
Yeah, that goes over super
Doesn't work
well.
for me either.
It has, however, been a running thing forever that no matter what, she seems to trip over my shoes, no matter where I put them.
Put them in the closet.
To do that, she would have to clear the pile of crap that's mounded up
All right,
at
we're
the
good now.
closet. So,
Thank you for your patience.
which she's doing better at, but
I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to let DM decide.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Because
I think
I
it. I think it
understand.
allows, like, the allow didn't permanently allow the words. I would be more okay with it, but it seems like once you allow it, you have to then go back in and remove the words from the allow list. And I typically don't want people using those words in chat.
Yeah.
In this circumstance, it's one thing. You can
It's
copy
the
it
rest
and
of the
put it in a
verse
private chat.
Asriel, that he was singing before, and it's got a few
Choice words.
very sensitive words in
Yeah,
there.
makes sense.
No, like, I wish Twitch would have it where you can approve
Just
just
allow
the
the one
specific
instance.
message,
Yeah.
not the
yeah,
term.
Yeah.
But every time I've
They can
seen it,
put-
you approve the term, it's the whole term, not just that one instance.
No. It's hilarious. And look, if you don't already know the reference, guys, go and watch Monty Python,
Yes.
and you will get it. No, it's just the verse. We
yeah.
know it.
We know the
Yeah,
verse.
we know-
If you
we
don't
know
know the
this
verse,
verse.
then...
Appreciate you putting it up there.
But well done, Cruel Fang.
Yes.
All right.
was 15 enough
It is
to open
electric.
the door?
15 is just enough.
Okay. So, Zid, because he's listened and he heard an argument, he's going to, like.
You hear it
tell
moving
me-
out of that car, by the way. They're
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
into the next car ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, he's like, get ready. He'll count down as he hears it get further away, and he's gonna open the door after a count of like 5.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the front door shut.
Okay. And then we will open the door.
Swanky.
Is this arcade games?
Yes.
It looks like. That's awesome. And a pool table.
Take cover behind the arcade game.
It goes all the way up to the arcade game. He's like,
Oh.
I don't remember this one.
Asriel, I never did get a picture for your associate, by the way.
Oh, damn.
I need to get him built. Just realized he's not fully built.
That's, that's it. I'll generate a picture.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take long. We can do what we need to for the time being.
Scoop the 9-ball off the table, put it in my pocket.
Right.
Okay.
Zid Zid touches. He puts his, four fingers on the machine, and he's like, "You'll keep the letter," and then he will move on.
His one arm. Oh. Doesn't have the arm for the other one.
He can just bite down on the stump of the other one and just to flap the other arm and have it flap the buttons.
What did you say your guy was called? Your associate?
Mine? His first name is Hiram, Hiram.
Okay.
And his last name
Oh,
is
there it is.
Logan. I think I've got the picture. Hang on. Because it was one of the ones that I generated. I realized I don't have to screen now. Sorry. It's one of the ones that I generated for the other. There we go.
Did they lock this door behind them?
Nope.
Hmm.
You can hack the picture up however you want.
Okay, you sent it?
It's in the Cyberpunk Discord
Cool.
thread.
Oh wow. Right on.
Hiram and also very similar. They're very kindred spirits.
Cool.
Hopefully you keep it that
So
way.
it's only been a few moments since they left. So I will, under my breath, say to Harlan, "Hey man, do you think we should announce our presence or stay quiet? It seems like they are arguing. I don't know who they are, but they are not allies. Well, they might be allies, but they are... I don't know what is going on."
Let me take a listen. I'm gonna move you here and I'm gonna make a listen check. See how much of this argument I can hear.
Boss, what are you saying right now to defend your position as they're saying that their boss is on his way to,
Okay, so we don't have the, like, Shaka's not here yet.
no, they said he's on his way.
Yeah. I'm talking to the,
His goons.
his goons, okay. I'm hoping that your boss takes this seriously, because I'm taking this very seriously. If he doesn't take this seriously, then it's not going to end well for him, and I need you to understand that.
Wow.
I do not lose.
Yeah.
That's like my tag. That's like my character's tagline. I do not lose.
So, that is what you hear, Arlen, listening to this.
Wow.
Somebody's up there's negotiating for their life.
Maybe we can help if they are a prisoner. We should.
I don't think they're a prisoner, but they are negotiating for their life because I think they think they're with us.
Okay.
Come on, let's go shoot shit.
Zid holds Nora and looks at her and says, "I suppose one hand is not as good as two. I am not skilled in this, but I will do my best. It is And then he will lower his voice, and he'll speak down the barrel. And he says, I thought I would not use you to preserve the memory of Blackstone. But maybe it is better to use you, and that the blood that you taste saturates his memory for all time. You know, cock and be ready.
All right.
Did they lock this door behind them? Nope.
You bust the door open and you see 5 individuals all aim their guns at you. And then quickly aim back at the other guy. See? We told you you're working with them, you scum. Hairless. Puke.
Sorry, does Harlan have an internal agent?
No.
Does Zid have? Zid has one.
You don't have their numbers.
Okay. All good. No worries.
However, at a glance, I can tell the difference between smokers
Oh yeah.
and corpo.
I mean,
Corpo scumbag.
Suits. No suits.
I'm gonna look to the right, and I'm gonna point right at which the first one that's closest to me would be Harem, and say, "Are you the asshole that's in charge here?"
Harem's
Aaron
like,
just,
I work for this guy.
So you're the asshole who's in charge here.
And they're all pointing guns at you, so I know for a fact that you're not the asshole in charge of them. And I go, got it. I'm gonna open fire on the first one right there.
As you do so, you go to do it. You see the back door blow open as this humongous metal individual who's now has draped in cloth comes storming in, followed by another individual that has massive full body conversion, except for some reason the head, the face is perfectly pristinely preserved.
Fuck.
This guy who has just his head preserved and the rest is a full body conversion looks in a lot of ways like he grew up with Adjo, except he doesn't have the cool colored hair. He has no hair. And he looks like he enjoys pain a whole lot more than Adjo did.
Well, Adjo gave me a pretty detailed description of Shanko.
Oh, that's him.
Shaka.
From his face, you can tell. From his body, you cannot. Everything Adjo told you about body is wrong. Face, correct.
In other words, the body's been completely replaced since the last time Adjo saw it.
Oh yeah. Military grade full body machine of death enters the room behind this other massive guy. The other one, I need a history check from Zid.
A history check?
Yeah, basically it's a memory check, intelligence.
Alright, do you just want me to roll any of my educations or just intelligence?
Yeah, take your pick, whichever one you think fits for remembering back.
Remembering
Earlier.
back, I would say local expert for remembering back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the only one who's in the party right now who can make the roll.
Okay. It's a 17.
Other individual looks very familiar to an image you got off a night vision goggle set. But he's draped in some new clothing. Way back in a dark cave.
Okay.
As you huddled with your compatriots for your life, you found a set of night vision goggles that someone who is no longer with you was able to pull a picture off of, showing an image of a massive individual, well cyberized, shredding through some individuals.
This is
That
wild.
individual stands before you now, next, and had ripped the door open right in front of Shaka.
So you hear the massive swallow that Zid has. He just like dry swallow clonk in his throat, and then just under its breath, bonk.
Because Zid's the only one left that knows who this person is.
Oh yeah. So Harlan and Stitcher both see Zid physically react to this. Now, Harlan, you know Shaka, but you look back quickly at Zid's reaction. You see he's looking at the other one as well.
Yeah, and Zid's probably a lighter shade of pale than he was a moment ago.
Shaka steps up, pushing past the other individual. He just grabs this guy and throws him through the wall off the train as he screams. You fools invade my train, and you think that you have anything to gain? Where's that, Joe?
Cyber rabies.
Where is Adjo?
Probably in Night City with cyber rabies.
Ah! I need you to roll an evasion check. Harlan?
Can I instead make a close the door check?
If you want to. It's your choice.
To be honest, I think that's probably what Harlan's like. Yeah, he's not here. Clunk.
Okay.
I love it. Close the door.
So roll a reflex. We're going to see if you close it in time. If you do, you'll have a better chance to avoid the second part. If you don't...
Good chicken might kill dude.
Oh, no.
You don't get it in time. He throws the guy so fast. You are now smacked by a human projectile heading directly off the train.
Ooh, it's gonna hurt.
I still got mag gloves. I'm gonna try to catch myself.
Okay.
What do you need me to roll?
Reflex.
Athletics, maybe?
Yeah. I was looking and that was the closest one, and I was thinking that right as you said it. So, boom, just enough. You're able to catch yourself as you go falling off, right on the edge, like you're dangling with your feet in the wind, going boom, 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 as this guy flies off, knocking you out. He's like, ah! And you hear the lovely sound of bones being turned to nothingness.
Oh yeah.
That's how you make
Chunky.
He was the only reason I was here, you worthless pukes. As for you, you bald punk, you think I care about your fake contracts and your foolishness? You're an idiot. Ogre, kill these pricks. The rest of you, good luck. He just punches through and jumps out the side of the train.
Alright, well.
Alright, so you guys see at least 8 feet tall, just covered in rags. The only thing distinct you can see is that there's a slight red glow coming up from under the hooded cloak of rags that is covering this guy. You can't see anything other than that, no real features except for on his hands. The skin is a gray color, a dull gray color, almost slate. And there are tattoos across the knuckles and the backs of the hands that are glowing red. Just stomps over to this guy here, picks him up and just uses him like a club on the furniture next to him. Not ogre.
The other two turn and fire at you as that guy gets bludgeoned to death.
And then I'm gonna fling the body out the hole the other guy left.
And that would be engage combat, as that guy is bludgeoned to death. Well, that combat quickly changed as you guys decided to play your cards and make things interesting.
So wait, let's see. At this point, I'd have to throw one of the actual pictures on here off to actually beat that fucking bet now.
Yeah, luckily you're not done with the train yet. Maybe there's a few more. Apparently Shaka really cares about his servants, seeing as he just killed 2 of them like it was a joke. He's a kind, loving leader. Can't you tell?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Any volunteers to join Shaka's party?
I think I want to marry him for sure.
Well, then he'd have competition between a certain robust female individual who works with max tax. He might actually have to try.
I'll pass.
All right.
All right.
Apparently, Ogre's up first, as he just mentioned it. Ogre, there's 2 more of the individuals who call you.
Okay.
Well, no, that's not true. This one called you stupid. This one called you Ogre.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna run up to this one and grab him.
Okay. Now that he's expecting it, it is a roll off because...
That is actually not how he does those things.
apparently not. So, yep, you got him.
Then I'm gonna drag him over here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna smack the other guy with him.
Okay.
Do you have actions with that?
It's rate of
Nope.
fire too. I'm falling.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's just thematic. I'm just gonna use an unarmed attack against him.
Yeah. Thematically, you're using him, but it's just... I don't think a heavy melee weapon actually has rate of fire 2. No.
No, this is just unarmed. I'm just doing.
Yeah. Your unarmed damage is better than 3d6, so yeah, do your unarmed damage. And evasion attempt. This guy's gonna try dodge his friend coming in to pummel him, and he fails. So you hit him with him, doing 16 damage to each.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, you missed the beginning of combat.
Great.
As this large guy comes in and bludgeons one and then goes over and bludgeons another. And they tied both to the same person, and I said not to do that.
And then
Okay. That's back up. Put all of it back, not one. We'll do this. 7. And this guy's gonna have the same. So 1 down. That. Okay. Boy, you're supposed to be in bed. Yes, you did, actually. Twice.
Telling you, you make them mint novelty restraints for Halloween. You just happen to make them children's sizes.
Go to sleep. So you see him drag the guy over. Use him as a club. Just swings him, and he's like, and you hear the lovely sound of snapping the guys impact one another.
He's doing our job for us, apparently.
Harlan, you're up. Would
I'm
you like
clinging
to try
to
an
the side of
athletics
the
to
train.
get back on the ship?
Yeah,
Train?
I don't want. I don't really want to throw myself off the train. So yes.
I mean, it would
So
count
we'll
towards
put
the
the other
number,
three.
right? Arlen's able to pull himself back up. You're able to move back to there, and that's your movement, pulling yourself back up on there.
Just movement for that?
Yeah.
So I'm going to look at what's going on and go, can we maybe talk about this?
You talking to me or them?
Yes, is the answer to that question. That's basically anybody who's going to respond.
Okay. Your turn?
Where's Stitcher?
In the back.
Okay.
See him in the initiative tray.
Here is... Oh. You're pictured. So... Hiram goes on your turn, or does it say how that works?
He'd probably have his own initiative.
He does. He has his own initiative.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's his turn.
I sent him a message. Defend yourself if they come after you. We have no loyalty to the only loyalty right now that we have is to Shaka for a very small amount of loyalty until we get this contract done. Then I don't care what happens.
Actually, you saw Shaka jump out the train. He told you that you're a dumb, bald-headed punk, and your contract means nothing. And he jumped off the train.
That changes things.
Yeah, it does. And he sent this guy onto us. He just said, kill him.
Ogre? Okay.
He told Ogre to kill you guys, which Ogre turned on Shaka's men currently and beat one into the table, destroying the guy in the table, telling him not to call him Ogre.
Okay.
If I'd had any movement left, I probably would have retreated out of this car, but I didn't.
Hiram, you're welcome to defend yourself.
But he draws
Do I need to roll
his...
for him?
Yeah, no, he draws his weapon. Do you want... He hasn't been attacked yet, technically. So he, with the designation you gave, I think he would just have it at his side and ready, and just do a readied action to attack anyone who shows an hostile action towards him or you.
Yeah, that's fine.
From what you said, that's the
Ready
parameters
shot.
I'd see him doing.
Absolutely.
So next up is the guy that just got bludgeoned by Ogre. Ogre, he's going to go ahead and try to bludgeon you back.
Okay.
And as he does so, he's like, "No, stupid, them!" As he swings at you. And he's going to do it twice, because he thinks that sounds like fun.
You being me or you being Hiram?
No, he's swinging at Ogre.
Oh, have fun. Have fun.
Second one hits.
23 hit, and second one does not. Or not Ogre. Wait, no, that was the wrong thing. He already hit with
Damage
it.
didn't apply.
I needed to roll the damage. I accidentally rolled it to hit instead of damage that time.
Mm.
Oh, I don't have a target selected. It's that so that it will calculate. There you go.
Not over. Oh, that's funny.
How much damage does not Ogre actually take?
I imagine none.
Oh, he takes some.
Yeah,
Won't
melee
take the
weapons
full
ignore
11.
half armor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So if you just hit that lightning bolt, it'll actually
Oh, I
apply.
have to hit it. Okay.
I can do it if you want. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. I guess. Let's see here.
I was going to let you do it if you wanted. But there's in the chat.
Yeah.
there's
Okay. I
apply
see.
damage.
Cool.
Out of the 11, he took 4. And that's that guy's turn. Zid, you're up. Harlan just asked if we can talk about this and saw someone swing back at the beast from the cave that you've seen.
Okay.
And I say beast because that's kind of what you guys thought he might be when you saw the image of him.
Yeah.
Here, I thought we dodged him.
I did think he dodged him. However, this guy's now using people as baseball bats on each other.
He's basically going Hulk.
I mean, he definitely is large and has a large body score.
Zid, is Harlan still attached to the train?
Yeah, I'm back up.
He climbed back up. He was able to climb up. He just got back on. He was like, can we talk about this?
Zid will move forward. He will grab Harlan if Harlan will allow it, and he will pull him back into this train, into this car.
Oh, I'm not resisting that.
Yeah.
If I had movement to get out of this fucking car, I would
My
have done
whole
it myself.
action is to move up
Okay.
and pull him back, and I say to the three of us that are left, Zid goes, "We are not fighting him. We fight him, we get pulled apart to more pieces than Blackstone was, and more pieces than I already am. Put together!"
I asked if he wanted to talk. What the fuck?
And then, as he's got still some movement, he will move behind the pool table, and he will recommend that we retreat as fast as possible.
Don't threaten the big man.
Yeah, that is its whole turn.
Okay. The guy in Not Ogre's hands is going to try to escape. How do we do that?
Is that an opposed brawling roll then?
Gotta verify. I'm trying to remember.
Can't remember
Side.
that.
I believe.
Breaking a grapple. Let's see here.
I can't remember if it was that or if it was a athletics or go. Grapple. -2 to move. The defender moves with the attacker. Where is breaking?
I have a question for you too. Once you've established that, please.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to know, does Zid have an idea if this is attached to the ground or if it's just like sitting on the floor?
You talking about train or the train car?
The table.
Yeah, it's just sitting on it, not attached.
All right. When he speaks to his companions, he is going to recommend that we push the table up against the door.
It's gonna be hard. It's.
I know, but that's what he's going to recommend.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying it's very heavy. Go for the eyes, boo. Exactly. Uh-huh. Okay, there you go. The defender must pass the grab check to overpower the attacker and break the grapple. So he has to basically do the reverse of what you did. Where you did a brawling. Oh, he was supposed to do a brawling. So it's brawling versus brawling. Yeah. So you both have to do a brawling check to see if you can break out of your grip or not. Brawling.
Maybe. No.
All right. Well, so much for that. Technically, it's
He
rate of
also
fire
gets a
too.
-2
Yeah.
to all actions while grappled.
Yeah.
But brawling's rate of fire too. He can try it twice, I imagine.
Yeah, he's gonna try one more time. He does not like being used as a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Never mind. He won't get out. You see, the guy in Not Ogre's hands trying to squirm out, Because he doesn't feel like he wants to be used as a baseball bat on his friend again. That does that. Boss, it's your turn.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just sort of sidles away down the side of the car.
You think this might be the guy that you were sent to try to employ? Using one man as a baseball bat on another man.
Yeah. This is a little more than I expected. And given the shit that Shaka just dumped
Yep.
on us, I and Hera are going to exit to the next car.
You've not been allowed further forward. You've been restrained to the two cars. Game car and this lounge car.
So I can't leave.
You can do it now. I'm just telling you, you don't know what is in the rest of the train except for those two cars.
Okay.
All you're aware of are those two cars.
Okay.
When
But I can see
stopped,
the door, right?
they let you on those. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just making sure you're aware of what your character knows.
Yeah.
Is only those two cars. So the car that Zid and Stitcher and Harlan are in, and one that you're not over.
Okay. So what I would like to do is I would like to exit the door and go into the other car and close both doors.
Go into the other car. So you're going the game car?
Yeah, I'm going into the game car.
Okay. You have a move of
6.
So I can't quite get through the door.
I can get out of the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move out of the one he's in. You get to here, but you can't get through the other door.
Okay.
Get through one door, not the second.
All right. Okay.
If he
That's
moves
your move.
diagonally twice, he can actually get into that setup. Does that work in this? Diagonally down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. No.
Not quite.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, how he good. I mean,
Oh no, I'm sorry, I miscounted. My bad.
okay. Because I don't
Yeah,
see any way
I'm
that
at
that would
the
work.
door. Yeah, I'm at the door. And on my way, I let Hero know retreat. That's the
Okay.
only word I use. Retreat. Follow me. Retreat.
Okay. You're up, Alkov.
I am going to grab the other one and smash their heads together.
Okay.
Jesus.
So I was wrong. It's not an evasion check since you're not attacking him. For grabbing, it's brawling versus brawling. So he's going to try to say no to that. And you're going to get better than him. Okay.
Yep.
You have both of them.
Yeah, I just want to smash them together.
Okay. Smash them together.
What do you want to roll for that?
Just unarmed damage? Or unarmed?
Brawling.
We're going to do a brawling
Ooh.
verse 13. Never mind. You still pass I said verse 13 because you have both of them. Okay, roll your damage.
Didn't apply fumble recovery. Weird.
He rolls a 1 and still succeeds.
Oh,
Why not?
Terrible damage.
yeah.
All right.
That roll actually probably saves Hero from getting hit.
So yeah, that guy's like, poof! They smash heads and their armor takes the brunt of the force. But they're looking a bit rattled.
And then I'm just gonna yell, "Not stupid!"
All right. So you guys now see that this large individual has grabbed both of them by like the back of their heads and smashed them together and yells, "Not stupid." They're both just like in his grip. Harlan? This bald-headed mirror shade guy walks up to you. Just the other side of the door. See this going on in the back there where he just took two of them and...
Well, let's let Harlan go first. I had an idea because I just looked at the skills that Hiram has.
Yeah,
I'm going to say aloud to you, whoever's in front of me, because I don't know who that is. How important is that other guy to you? As I sidestep to right here and start getting ready to unhook the fucking train car. You better hurry the fuck up.
I look at Harlan and wait for him.
So I'm holding action to fucking separate the car. I got told by Zid we're not fighting that.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm not gonna fight
I'm telling
that.
you to wait. I'm telling you to wait for him.
Yeah. So he's holding his action.
Okay.
I asked the simple question, how important is that other guy to you? He better hurry the fuck up. And I'm holding action to fucking disconnect the car.
Now, Malkov, your guy does remember that the train's moving fast. People fly off it tend to not make it. So that's a viable option for you since you have them both held.
Okay.
He's like... That's a combat thing. I think he'd be aware of that fact. Because he's seen it happen before with Shaka tossing people off.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
Hiram?
Hiram's. I haven't figured out how to say the name.
Hiram.
I'm just gonna say. So he has a persuasion of 8.
Okay.
We're gonna try to talk this thing down.
Well, keep in mind, I didn't set the skills. He may not actually have that.
Really?
Yeah, that's just a dummy.
You gotta roll on a chart, and then it gives you a list of what they have.
What does your roll ability say he actually has? I didn't like. That's just a dummy template.
Oh, is it? Okay, shit.
Which kind is he?
I
Is he
said
a
that.
bodyguard or a driver or an
He's a
operative?
driver.
Company
He's a driver?
driver.
Yeah, he's a company
So
driver.
his skills at +2 are athletics, concentration, conversation, education, first aid, human perception, street slang,
Persuasion's
local
at
expert,
2.
perception, and persuasion. +4, he has brawling, endurance, evasion, land vehicle tech, pilot
And
air vehicle, pilot sea vehicle tech, stealth
persuasion
tracking.
takes into account int. So you add 2.
Empathy, right? Isn't it?
I thought it was int. Take a look.
It's
Maybe
cool. It's cool.
It's cool.
Oh, cool. You're right. It is cool. Yeah.
It's cool.
Most of social
Okay.
is cool.
So you need to roll a d6 so we know what his ability scores are.
Okay.
And it gives you a line on there to know what he actually has.
Yeah, I can really list off his stats for you. Do you have a sheet?
I'll,
No,
I don't.
Malcolm,
Yeah, I
I'm
haven't-
going
I
to give you
haven't- I haven't
access
done
to his sheet for Hiram. If you don't mind, you can help out modifying that.
yeah, I'm fine. Do you want me to roll a d6 or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a 3. He has an int of 6. Reflexes is 8.
Wow.
I'm going to make everyone owner on him, so you can actually click him now, Malkov, if you want.
8. Dex is 8.
Oh yeah, the corpo employees are amazing if set up well.
Yeah, that's the reason why I took exec.
Oh, I get it. I looked at it very hard.
This is the team. This is the teamwork rank that I have right now.
Wow.
Doesn't get luck.
Oh, there we go. Now it updated correctly. Cool.
His move is only 5.
It's fine.
His body is
That still gets him out the door.
6.
Yeah.
And his empathy is 2.
Yeah, he's not very good at that.
Okay, that is odd. So it updated the token version of him,
It did.
not the other one.
I'm
So
looking at it now. I have the token.
Whoa, dog.
But there, I updated that token sheet.
Yep. Thank you
But
for
these
your
also
help on
got
that.
the skills.
Malkov, before you update there, you go to the character sheets. That's where it should be updated. For some reason, it's not linking to that one. I don't know why.
I see it. It did update the stats correctly, though.
Oh, I did that manually.
Oh, okay.
When I double click the picture, it opens the token.
Skills. All right, so
I don't know why it's not linked.
Sure. So basically, like really quickly before he leaves, because he still wants to, like, he understands that that boss gave him an order.
Yeah.
He still wants to. So his immediate loyalty is to boss, but his secondary loyalty is to boss's mom. And the priority of the mission priority is still employee, like, so he's thinking, like, from a priority standpoint, like initial, like, so priority mission was like get the contract done. That
Right.
priority is failed because Shaka exited. The secondary priority was to, as you say, employ this person. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to try at least one time to try and employ this person. And if that fails, he is leaving because he's still following
Okay.
orders.
Anybody else get kicked out of Forge?
Nope.
I don't know.
Luckily, I did not.
I still have shit moving around, so I think I'm okay.
However, I'm at the join game session screen and can't even select myself as a.
Just reboot your or refresh your browser page.
Yeah, it says you're still in, which is odd.
Perception, persuasion.
Yeah, if persuasion's a +9, I would very much like to at least try to roll.
Go for it.
Um,
You're gonna have to roleplay a bit of what he does, and since it's actually a player. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So he has no luck. He has a 2 with a cool. So he has a 9. It's like a base 9, so it's not even. It's not very good. Like, he's probably gonna fail, which is fine. Let's see. 13 probably doesn't get it done. I mean, you can tell me if I succeed or fail really quick. Let's see. Well, what was the DV?
What does he say? And how does he say it? Because that might work for Malkov setting the D.
Sure. So speaking is here, sir, and I'm talking to the person that's holding 2 people by their throats right now,
So Malkov.
banging heads together.
I'm just looking right at you, looking to you.
So, sir, I understand what you were told to do by the person that just abandoned you. But we didn't abandon you. We're not your enemy. We're actually, like, my boss. I understand that my boss just left, but he actually is trying to secure the location so that we can work together for for each other. So I am asking you, and this is probably the only time that I'm going to be able to ask you this. I'm asking you to put them down and come and work with us. Not for us, with us.
I'll respond
Because
with my
obvi-
turn.
because obviously, and this is still here talking. I see how strong you are, and I see that we have no way of fighting against you. We are not fighting you. We want you to use your strength and your combat prowess with us. And Shaka just abandoned you. I want to emphasize that.
He's
So-
beating Shaka's men. So he
Yeah, you
obviously
see,
is
look, like you're-
concerned.
Sir, you're clearly taking Shaka's men and like using them against each other. So there's I sense that part of you is unhappy with the fact that Shaka just abandoned you. So I'm asking you to join us. And that's my attempt.
Hey, Dime, is
On
there a
his
way you
turn?
can force me out? Because I'm still not in. I have no access
Okay.
to anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and just reboot the whole thing, probably, because I don't know how else to do it. It's you. I don't see for that unless Matt knows something.
No.
All
And
right.
so like and with that, I'm like Hiram's gonna exit. He's still gonna be where Malkov can see him.
Yeah.
And he's gonna extend a hand.
Just reboot my own first. That didn't. So I'm gonna jump back out to Forge. Actually, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break for everyone. Maybe 10, but hopefully just 5. Let everyone hit bio break, get drink, while we get this back up and running for everyone.
Thank you.
See you all in a little bit.
Thanks everybody.
as we've had pick up where we left off. Reboot. But hey, that's technology. We're all back in, we're ready. And this guy is going to do a brawl attempt to get out of his captor. Are you ready? Brawl! Can't beat that brawl. Again. You'll have to roll one of these times.
Damn.
Is it?
All right.
You see this guy holding him, and they're trying to squirm a grip, but he's death grip on them, smacking them together repeatedly, yelling at them that he's not stupid and not ogre.
Zid will like grab Stitcher and just escort Stitcher back, and he's calling back to Hard. He's like, do that now, Dad. He doesn't really see exactly what's going on in the other car. He doesn't really know what Suit is doing, nor does he really give a shit.
Don't know him, don't care.
It's fine. We'll have plenty of time to get acquainted.
The other guys.
Did Stitcher ever get in? Did Stitcher ever get into battle? No, he didn't.
Oh, apparently he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't
Since
make
he
it
was
into the
selected.
initiative. That's fine. He's mortally wounded. He should stay out of the fight if he can.
100%.
Give me your brawling. They're gonna break out of your grip one of these times. Realistically, that's what I'd see them do. You know, trying to get out.
Okay. Nice.
Nope. Nope.
Azrael bosses up. You see these
Right.
two squirming helplessly in this guy's grip as he just holds them there. Have you guys seen Princess Bride
Yep.
Yeah.
with
Oh,
Andre the
oh,
Giant?
Isaac.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
Where he's holding them, like he just holds two guys. That's basically what
Yep.
you see in front of you. The guy like that, just holding these guys, like, get me out, and you're just like bonk.
I mean, that's literally the first thing that I thought about when
Yeah.
this happened.
Yeah. So it's
Um,
basically like Andre the Giant with cyberware.
So,
A foot taller.
Oh yeah.
my
Well, was he? I thought he was
Yeah.
closer to.
Andre the Giant was like 7'5" I think.
Okay.
So I look at him and I say, I appreciate what you did. I know that the primary mission is failed. Nothing we can control about that. I appreciate you talking to them, talking to the big guy in there and trying to talk him down. I asked you to retreat, but I appreciate you taking the initiative and
What should not have rolled.
taking the initiative that you took, so that that was a
Why
good
was that
thing.
roll?
And
I'm
this is
slotting in his cyberware right now.
so out of character. This is me praising Hiram for taking initiative, and it's kind of like backhanded praise because I told him that I gave him an order, but
Right.
I'm kind of trying to like mold him and what this is kind of like I mean, we all work, so this is kind of me having that feedback session that you have with your boss. Like, except this is happening while we're like fighting. But this is me basically giving him kind of like a positive feedback, but also followed like with constructive feedback and things like that. So I'm hoping that he doesn't
That round
take.
is supposed to be 3 seconds.
3 seconds, yeah.
So what can you say in 3 seconds?
Yeah, I know. Thank you for coming.
All right.
I mean, it may be the corpse. It could be.
No, that's fine. So yeah, I tell him thank you for coming. And then
drag him the rest of the way on to the fucking train.
Yeah, I know.
But it comes around to
can I do that? Can I grab him and?
On your turn, yes, could.
It is on my turn though.
But you
right?
can only move half speed when you're doing that.
It's okay. We need to get one square.
Yeah.
So we can unhook.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I just need to do this and have him be right there.
And I've been holding an action for the whole last
I was
round.
just about to say, Harlan, your action is there for that. You did hear him talk to the guy. You still pulling it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull
Okay.
it. I'm gonna look I'm gonna look up at him and go, "Are you coming or
You did.
not?"
You did.
No,
You
I'm
can't-
looking
you
at that dude.
The big
Yeah, no,
guy?
he- Oh,
'Cause I asked.
yeah,
That's who I was talking to about.
Oh.
When I said, "Can we talk about this?" It was a broad statement to everyone involved.
That's fair. I mean,
All right.
all of our people are in here.
Yeah.
So now it's up to.
And I'm sure
The big guy.
I'm sure that thing has a decent enough jump to get over here if it does so immediately.
You've got a correction call in him.
So, back to your turn, Malkoff.
I
You
mean,
had
like,
this guy look at you as he detached the car and said, "Are you coming?"
Yeah, I'll just stalk forward and drop them as I step across the train car. Or I'll just kind of fling them out to the sides between the train cars as I walk past them.
Great.
Step across.
That doesn't look terrifying at all.
Yeah, you have moved to get there, so
I've got 10, so yeah.
you just fling them off to the sides. Harlan, you see this guy just like, bitch, and they just go flying off the train.
I look at Harlan and I'm like, really?
And I'm gonna stand up straight at that point, and I'm gonna hold my hand out and go, "I'm Harlan. Who are you?"
Now, we talked about this, Malcolm. What would you respond?
Hang on 1 second. The music's super loud.
Okay.
Okay. Say it again.
I said, I'm gonna, as you step into the car, I'm gonna stand up and look at you and go, "Hi, I'm Harlan. Who are you?" I'm holding my hand out like I want to shake your hand.
You've seen other
I'll shake
people
it.
do this, but you've never done it.
I'll shake your hand and probably end up lifting you up off the ground a couple times.
Can I make a body check to try to prevent that?
Yeah. Body versus body roll, I think would make sense.
You're gonna lose.
Cool.
You know what his body stat is, right? It's 14.
Oh.
Close.
Yeah,
So you're
closer
able,
than I
he
expected.
does a little bit, but you kind of go tippy toes instead. Not all the way up.
It's not bad.
You're like,
Respect.
okay.
And you see the red fade and turn into like a gentle blue coming out from under the hood and on his hands.
Do you reply with an thing?
No.
Okay. Keep in mind, you just cut the car, and you're drifting backwards, slowing down, and you know there's a large truck coming towards you.
Oh, pop onto the comms and immediately let Click no. Hey, we're on this car that just got cut loose.
What happened? I
Shit's
thought you were
gone-
clearing the train.
Shit's gone seriously sideways. Did you not see Shaka jump out the side of the fucking thing?
I saw some big metal behemoth bolt out the side through the train and then run off into the dunes.
We're gonna need to reboard and go back at it from the front. Can you do that?
We can try, yeah. All right.
And you look at Boss, and he's just looking like he's just like this, like just like in the picture, he's just like that. He's like,
And I'm gonna turn and look at the obvious suit and go, what company do you represent?
Do you remember?
starts with a D. Dinar?
Hmm?
Sorry. Is it like Dilar or Dinar?
Is there food on this train car we're on?
Dynalar. Yes, there's some snacks.
I'm going to be consuming them. Like
Yeah.
all of them.
Okay. You guys see he just goes to town shredding through all the snacks like not eaten decade.
Great.
Dynalar. Harlan.
One more
You're
time. I'm
fairly
sorry. I had to
corpo.
read.
Roll a int. Education.
Me?
No, me.
Harlan. Harlan education. And then I want to zoom in on Zid for a minute as something's going on with him. Got a 14. Yeah, you remember Dynalar is actually known for full body conversions. Cyberware. They're the fashion full body conversions, which are very common for, you know, rock star, rocker boys, those sort. They are fashion cyberware, and they do full body conversions. They're very stylish.
Did we do Johnny's?
I don't think they did Johnny's. But if you see a, what's that? If you play 2077, the rocker boy that you can talk to in that.
Johnny Silverhand?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Not Johnny Silverhand.
Is it Kenny?
The girl. The side mission with Lizzie Izzy or something like that.
Oh,
Something like
Lizzie
that.
Wizzy.
Lizzie Wizzy. She's a full side, full
She's
body.
full conversion. She's full
And
ball
hers is Dynalar. Like that's a Dynalar body.
Cool.
Very
If you play the
roamed
expansion,
out
there's an
and
amazing
stylish.
music video with her.
You what?
Yeah.
If you play the expansion, there's an amazing music
Oh,
video
good.
thing
Need to
where
play that then.
it's amazing.
Yeah, so Dynalar is the very like roamed out fancy stuff. Full body.
And I'm assuming that what I'm seeing to my right isn't fancy, more brute.
The one right in
It looks
to your
like
side?
flesh.
Yeah. No, yeah.
All you can see is right now would be hands and part of his face, lower face, which is obviously flesh. It's just gray. It's like chem skin, obviously.
Based on the movement noise, you think there's very cyberware, but from what you've seen, it's flesh. So you've actually seen flesh.
You also notice that he does not move like a lumbering beast. He moves with like a feline grace almost.
Kind of like Ogren sort of thing. And we're going to quickly go into Zid. Zid, what's going on in your mind as Harlan invited this large individual?
Like, as soon as this guy starts to come onto the train, he abandons Stitcher and he goes slinking off behind the arcade machines, and he is currently got his pick lock tools and he's trying to open the side panel and deposit himself as far into the mechanics of this machine as possible, and be as small as possible inside there. I got a 23 for stealth.
Okay. It's a little bit tricky with one arm.
I understand.
But
That's
you're
what he's
making
gonna
headway.
try and do. He doesn't
No,
want to be seen by this guy.
You're great.
He is certain that he's gonna get ripped to shreds.
So, yeah,
He doesn't
Malkoff.
say anything. He's just gonna be completely silent.
There's snacks all over those machines. Not like on them, like dumped, but like there's packages because people were, you know, snacking when they're at the machines.
Yeah, I'm gonna consume everything I find.
So, as Harlan, as you and Boss are talking down there and stuff, he just starts going around the arcade games. My guess is you probably don't even care about Zid because he's not a snack. And you just keep going right by eating all the snacks.
Yeah, I'm completely ignoring him. I'm just worried about the food. There's food here, I'm gonna eat it.
So, what were you on the train for?
I had a mission to complete from my mom. And
Harlan's talking to me.
No,
No, I'm
Harlan is talking to
me.
Boss.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
yeah, my mom sent me here on a mission, and I was trying to complete it for her. Fortunately, I failed that mission because Shaka jumped.
Shaka's a cyber psycho prick.
Obviously,
Um,
that doesn't change the fact that I had a mission to complete.
Roy, thanks for not being a hostile asshole.
You're welcome.
Zid, the large guy you're trying to hide from, basically steps over you and just grabs the game console that you're trying to hide in. You just hear him munching down on it.
Yeah, no, I just
Knockoff,
continue
however you see him
to
do
push
it.
myself into the workings of this machine.
I'm gonna kind of walk my way back here. I'm gonna look at Stitcher and goes, "Where the fuck is Zed?"
He like shrugs and points back to the games. Like, I don't know, it's time to run back that way. Roll a perception. Because he is trying to not be seen.
Oh, yeah. Why does that keep doing that? Hold on.
That's supposed to be a subtle blue glow, but I could only get the picture to come out so good without glow coming from behind.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you don't see him.
You do see that an entire side panel of an arcade machine has been has been limbered off.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna go, Zed. He's friendly.
No, the fuck he isn't.
He killed the enemy. He killed our enemies and then didn't attack us. That's as close as matters in this realm, and you know it.
Internally, I say, can you send that recording to Harlan, please?
Affirmative. Harlan, you get a message on your agent. You see this guy in a dark cavern on night vision annihilating Corpo Spec Op agents of Life Tech.
Just ripping them apart, completely ignoring subdermal armor, everything.
Like he's punching through, armor.
So I'm looking at this going, Well, that's good to know. But do you think hiding in a game machine's gonna
Harlan,
stop that?
I need
then?
you to roll a deduction.
Who?
Harlan.
Okay.
Understand why it keeps closing my sheet out.
I don't know. Being spiteful
Yeah,
today
just-
to you.
Yeah, apparently. Production.
In response to him saying hiding in there, how's that going to help? Zid will say the following. He will say, out of sight, out of mind, man.
Something about this video, there's some mark on him that is bugging you. But you can't see it on him right now because it's covered by the rags. Something about one of the marks on him is agitating something in the back of your mind. Can't make out what it is.
All
It's
right.
hard to see in that recording, but something.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that as far as that goes right now. So, Harlan, being the jackass that he is going to walk right back up to great big dude with no name. I'm going to turn my agent around and go, is that you?
You remember when these spec op agents came to dispose of their property, namely you?
Yes.
Well, anybody who's willing to kill life tech fuckers is okay in my book, but that's pretty impressive.
Why?
Most people can't punch through subdermal armor.
Punch harder.
I didn't say that they didn't want to. It's that they can't.
I just shrug. Continue eating.
I Hiram and I walk over to Harlan and what's the character's name?
Not ogre.
Not Ogre. Walk over
Doesn't
to
have a
Ogre and
No name.
and I ask, excuse me, sir. I think you said your name was Harlan. Do you mind if I look at that particular footage that you have?
And
I
Azrael will
watched-
remember chapter 1. When
I
you're in a
do.
cave and the
I do
recovery
remember.
images that Blackstone recovered from a Spec Ops night vision.
Yep.
And I'd just like to say in my defense that layered upon like everything else is PTSD for Zid. So this is what's speaking when he's like seeing this guy and like.
Thank you. And internally, I'm talking to Hiram. Let's say, I know that our main mission failed because Shaka left, but I feel like she will very much like the fact that we were able to secure this person to work with us. I feel like this is actually going to matter more than the contract that we were supposed to get, given what we know about Shaka now. Hiram doesn't say anything.
Well, Hiram probably would respond with, probably need to befriend him and convince him to work with us then. Like very subtle of, I'm with you, I'm, backing you up on this. Let's play diplomatic.
Absolutely.
And I'm just going to look up, at this behemoth basically and go, how much of the rest of the train did you get to see?
How much did I see?
Pretty much all of it. Because you're basically, Shaka was treating you almost as his pet. And he's about the only one that you couldn't outmuscle.
I'm just gonna be like standing there staring at my fingers and like just sitting there like more cars.
Nice.
Yep.
So I'm
Then go back to eating.
So you're quite hungry there, friend. I also noticed that I see some slits on your fingers or on your hands. Is that where the claws come from?
You don't know about that.
I know, but can I at least see the?
No, there's no slits on my hands at all. There's just you can see that
all
there
right.
are light tattoos. He's obviously got
Light
he's got
tattoos
chem
is all
skin
you
that's
see.
made his skin gray, and then there are light tattoos that are currently blue. They were red earlier.
Which, gray skin is very odd. That's not normal. There's something wrong.
I guess the reason why I'm asking these questions is because like the company focuses on like full body augmentation or full body conversion.
Oh yeah, no, it's flesh. It's just.
I can definitely
odd.
see like some things that my company would, because I've got light tattoos as well. Yeah, I've got light tattoos as well.
These
So
are
you
different.
You can see the glow of other light tattoos on his head glowing from under the hood.
I'm gonna radio back into Click real quick. How soon for a pickup?
At that, I need a evasion or a reflex, basically, from you guys.
Yep.
Athletics, maybe?
Yeah.
We
I
trying
can
to
see
keep our balance.
athletics. I can see athletics. Yeah. Athletics.
Okay.
Okay.
Any athletics check from everyone. As something happens.
Ugh. Of course.
Where,
Makes sense.
where is it?
Oh yeah.
Hang on. I got it.
Okay. So everyone makes it. Is able to catch themselves, except for Zid. Zid, you go ahead and like slam and thunk your head against the side of this thing.
Yeah.
As it sounds like it just hit something and stops.
Car? that
Oh
we're
yeah,
in?
the train car. You look back out and you see behind you a large grill of some massive vehicle sitting back there.
Oh, our ride's here, and I'm gonna head to the back of the car.
So yeah, narratively, you guys are able to get on the train, back on the vehicle. You all go. Does Zid come out? He hears Harlan say that the ride's there. Or what does he do?
The whole reason I voiced it was so that Zid would be aware.
Yeah. So Zid's got a whole lot of issues. So part of that depends whether not Ogre got on before Zid is able to like extract himself. And part of it would be whether this newfangled dude with the bald head did too.
Oh, I'm gonna get to the door, and I'm gonna step in front of that, and I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna look and go, we're on a mission we've already negotiated with the Nomads. It involves taking this combat train completely out and negating its problems that they've been causing. You get on the ride, you're accepting that mission along with us. Otherwise, stay in the car.
Huh?
You're talking to me or talking
Do you
to
want to
Bob?
help us kill the rest of the assholes on the combat train?
On the what?
The train that we were just on.
We're still on the train.
No, this is a car. It's not hooked to the rest of it anymore. We'll point out the other door, which is still open.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna be
see,
like looking between him and looking between the door and just have confusion written on.
you look out the front and you see the car that you were in is moving further away. Like the train's gone almost.
I'm just gonna look confused.
Yeah.
And I try to. So, Harlan, let me try to talk to him. Sir, when we I'm gonna talk with my hands. And we disconnected, took apart this car from the other cars, and this car and the other cars slowed down. The other car is still moving. So what Harlan is asking you is if you want to join him and his group in finishing the job by taking care and killing the rest of the people that are still on the other car. That's what he wants to know.
You want me to
No.
squish him?
Yes, please squish.
Malkov,
Okay.
at that, something that triggers in his programming is the job must be completed. Like that's one thing that he's programmed with is jobs must always be completed. But I don't know if that influences it at all, but that's something that's in his subconscious.
Okay.
If there's a
Complete
job and he's part of a job, it has to be completed. If he remotely sees he's part of it, he has to complete. Not like machine level programming, but it's a subconscious human training.
Compulsion.
Yeah.
Primal.
Yeah.
Or more
Yeah.
instinctual.
Yep.
Not
Complete
like
job.
absolute compulsion, but it's a strong desire.
So Zed's sticking his head out of the hole at this point. He hasn't extracted himself. You just see a head poking out. He's looking at this. He's witnessing the exchange between these people. He's shaking his head. He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but he doesn't say anything. He says it internal, like I don't know what the fuck you're doing, Harlan.
It's called recruiting things that rip life tech people to pieces. I need more of that.
That appears to be.
Zid knows that the rest of the train probably has, like, a network because, like, I mean, should. He knows that, like, he's gonna be invaluable. He gets up out of the machine and he dusts himself off.
As he does that and gets a good look at the individual in front of him, a message comes to him.
Yeah.
It appears to be experiment 3576. Genetics division.
What division?
Genetics.
Okay. Thank you.
One of this few, I'd say, successful experiments done at
Danger assessment.
high potential in a good way. Weapon. Go. He is developed as a agent of death to work for Life Tech, and programming didn't hold as well as they want. Remains to be seen if that's a good thing.
This is internal dialogue, right?
Oh yeah, no one else hears it.
Okay.
Yeah. Blue.
Mm. Does this vehicle have, like, compartments that we're getting into?
Not really.
It's got a cab and a big dump truck back end that's been converted.
Definitely could hide in one of the corners. Quite large. You don't have to worry about being very close to anyone. That's what you're. You can probably find some stuff to hide behind.
Yeah, so Zid just gives the upwards head nod to Harlan and then, like, moves the head to the side to, like, show, like, this shaded corner behind, like, a barrel of water or something. And then, without saying anything, he just goes over there and sits down and, like, puts his arms over his head.
Is he
and,
No, he can put
Shuts
the other
up.
one up. He's just gotta hold it with the one.
He's just
You're
gonna be
gonna-
humming to himself.
I'm gonna turn and look right at Boss and said, everything I said to him applies to you and your compatriot as well. You're gonna take our ride. You're gonna help with this job.
Falls
Well,
into breach of combat, boss. Breach of contract is terminable offense.
you're talking to him, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Are we talking with
So I'm talking to you now. Mom gave me the leeway to negotiate contracts, and negotiating a contract with this person that's asking us to come with him, that in a way could potentially lead to success on the higher priority contract, like securing the contract, I feel warrants this type of accord. So we're going to join this group. We're going to help them with their mission, and we're going to we're going to leverage this opportunity to complete the higher priority mission for us. And I look at Harlan and I say, agreed, and I extend my hand.
And I will accept his hand and let him know Corpo Braindance certification engaged. And turn and walk back into the truck. Meaning I have a full sensory recording of the fact you just agreed to that and made you aware of it.
Nice.
And I would know that, and I understand.
Yep.
You would also at that point probably know this guy doesn't look like he's got a court background, but he obviously does.
Yeah.
I just know that the highest priority right now for me is securing that contract, and agreeing to this is the only way possible that I'm gonna get that contract. Because if I don't, then I have to find Shaka and try to get it that way. At the very least, this particular agreement is going to get me closer to that goal.
Well, keep in mind, Shaka did abandon the asset you were able to root.
Yeah, and I got it anyway. Maybe I'm confused. Like, is that what the contract was? The
contract was to get Muscle, a certain one that Shaka had advertised he had for sale.
You mean
which is
the one that we
not an
have?
ogre. Yeah. So you were sent here to gain the employment of Malkov's character there, not an ogre.
So I did do my job.
Secure. Well, you haven't secured his agreement yet,
Quote,
but
unquote,
yes.
Quote, unquote. Okay,
Your mom wanted to use him in one of the warehouses that was being targeted by some. What's the crazy?
Crazy cybernetic assholes.
Yeah, the cyber.
Maelstrom?
Yeah, Maelstrom. Yeah, it's been
Maelstrom and Animals. They both are very into it.
Maelstrom's been trying to hit your warehouses to swipe cyberware.
Okay.
Because they're cyber junkies.
Okay. I can imagine that Not Ogre is very much wanting to get back at Shaka as well. And if Not Ogre is going to join that group, then it's basically we're going to join them too, because we need him to be our asset.
Right.
And Harlan's not making any assumptions whatsoever about Not an Ogre's motivations. He's just asking for help.
How do you reply?
What are you saying exactly?
We would like your help to finish what we started on this train for this job. Are you willing to help?
You just shrug. Okay.
And I tell Harlan, big words don't work. Big words are not working. He said okay, but like I don't know that he understood 3/4 of what you said.
That's always the problem with you, Corpse. You assume that nobody is as smart as you.
Now,
I'm gonna walk
I'm gonna
over.
walk away.
I'm gonna slowly walk over to Boss, looming over him, and stand and like lean way down so my face gets really close to yours. Not stupid, and then walk away.
I figured that one out already. He already beat the snot. He already almost ripped people apart that were assuming he was stupid.
now,
Simple, maybe. Simple doesn't mean stupid. It's just
I do have a question.
Harlan's a media. It's his job to be verbose.
I mean, out of character. He's dumb as rocks. We got into 2.
Yeah.
Dumb as rocks.
I mean,
No,
to be fair, you understand that I didn't use the word stupid, right? I didn't. I just said he didn't understand 3/4 of what you said. If he understood, help us. That's fine.
Which he did, but what he,
Which is the
but
part
he also understands. Don't understand.
because he's heard that a bunch, I'm sure.
That's the problem. There's certain
That's fair.
terms.
All right.
If you said
I
he
think-
lacked the comprehension on it, that would be different than not understand, because that's a lot more common of a term that is used.
Yeah, you use more obscure language, and it's just gonna go.
And to be fair, like it's going to be a learning. It's going to be a learning experience because Boss isn't used to working with.
Yep.
With people like that.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh God.
No, it's
No,
good.
no.
It's good. It's great.
And neither is Harlan, which is why he's struggling to get simple concepts across because he talks too much.
Yep. Now,
all right.
I have a question from Gov. How closely did you look at Harlan's face?
You mean
And
Boss's
Harlan's
face?
face?
Yes.
I would probably take pretty good note of everybody's face.
Roll something to involve your memory and history.
Concentration.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You have a flashback looking at Harlan. So, the rest of you are deafened and are unaware of this. This is only for Malakov's character. So just recall that your characters have no comprehension of what's about to happen.
Do you want us to mute the speakers so that we can't
It's up to
hear it?
you. If you can make sure, like, you feel comfortable making sure you know your character doesn't know it, great. That's fine then. It's just, it's a revelation that you might enjoy hearing, but your character is unaware.
Malkov, do you want us to be aware of it?
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's up to you guys. If it's going to make it easier for you to not integrate that into your decision making, take action as appropriate.
Just putting that all out there. I'm going to stay and listen.
You're great. It goes back. Well, you're being raised and groomed and taught. Most of the scientists in this lab are very harsh to you. One of them is visited by the one who keeps doing cyberware work on you. And another one, who she seems to be romantically inclined with, who seems to be not really engaging with you, but seems to always be being called for some computer thing. But she is the genetics person who's overseeing your genetic health and stability. She's the only one who's been light to you at all. She still sees you as kind of a tool. But she is, for all intents and purposes, she talks about which genetic sequences she used. No sense to you. How they used rhino genetics to try to get a hardened skin for you. And it looks very much like Harlan's eyes. The eye, same.
God damn it.
His
Grim.
face looks like the old computer guy who keeps leaving. But those eyes remind you of the woman who crafted your genome. And always played music that you always enjoyed. The cyber technician came in. Cyberware, call him.
Okay.
And you're back to the train. You guys board the transport?
Oh yeah,
Clicks there.
I'm getting on.
All right, what's the orders? Need to do what we need to.
How many more gun emplacements did you think you saw on the outer edge of this train?
Let me look. We don't need it. I just need to see it. Which I know
It
it's
says
black
we
for
don't.
you. It's black
we
for
don't
you
own
guys.
any token
but
in this.
I was trying to make it not, look terrible, but otherwise. Because it'd just be all black. Let's see. Gun emplacements. 1, 2, and then the engine has some.
What do you think the survivability chances is if we try to approach as far up as we can get without you being shot up?
Well, there's some large ones on the engine aiming forward, so I wouldn't recommend necessarily come straight on up. I mean, I could really let you board the back, or we could try to slam into one of the guns that way. But we'd have to do it quick and make sure we don't get hit. Those guns are
The vicious, we know. We
pretty
fucking
nasty.
we ripped to pieces a bunch of them smoker vehicles with it. I know exactly how nasty
that was
is.
crazy. Like, I know they don't have the best armor on those things, but man, it just ripped through them like it was paper.
I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna go. Hold on. I'm gonna hoof back up over to Zid. Back onto the rear of the train.
Yeah, man.
All right. And I'm gonna go back to Click and just say, just take us back to the rear. We don't want to risk you or this vehicle.
I appreciate it. I'd rather not get killed either for being able to drive.
Yeah, and I don't want to walk, so.
I mean, there's that.
We
I
had
mean,
flashback.
no, I'm talking to Click about how we're getting back on, where we're gonna try to get back onto the train.
All right. So he pulls back up and you guys are able to board onto the train. The car that you met Boss in and not. Which no one has figured out his name. It's very interesting.
I asked, he didn't answer.
Oh, I said no one's figured out. He is someone. So,
Like someone from, like, have we met them?
no, I said no one has figured out his name. I'm
Yeah, I know,
saying
but like,
that he's part of someone, so if no one has, that would include him.
In approaching and boarding the train, Zid will act possibly more strange than what Harlan has seen, but it's a resolved strange, and effectively his typical movements from this far forward is that he is not going to allow either not Ogre or either of these corpo jerks be behind him. He is going to make sure that he can see them at all times.
I'm gonna take my agent out and I'm just gonna simply text to Blue. Very simply. Thanks Zid for having his ass watching our back.
Sid would see it when you send it.
So yeah, he'll be the rear guard.
Now, boss, something dawns on
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Hiram's vehicle is not there. It's back where you're supposed to be brought to. You don't have any transportation.
Yeah.
Sure, you can negotiate with the nomads for that. It's the first
that's
thing
my
goes through
point. Harlan
my
basically
mind.
did offer you the one route off, so it's kind of either you
Oh.
gotta take the train and drive it back, which you're not sure how the train works or where it goes, or you kind of need to work with this guy who has access to some ads to try to get you back to Night City where Hiram's car is.
I mean, I was expecting to have to work with the nomads to get back to Night City anyway.
Great fun.
Because I expected this shit to go sideways anyway.
All
You've
right.
already managed the main rule of dealing with anything with a corpo.
I mean, it wouldn't be Cyberpunk if it was.
If it was going straight, no sideways, yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be.
Yep. You guys are back in the train. Ready to continue. We are getting fairly late to call it here and pick up here next time, or do you guys want to?
I'm fine with one more car.
I'm good. I just wanted to make sure everybody else was good with that still before.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure. That's why I'm checking with everyone. I know everyone has life.
Yeah, I'm good
All right.
for up to an hour.
All right, well, the door is yours.
I'm gonna move up on the door and check to see if it's unlocked.
Oh, the door is wide open. If you recall, you just actually closed it.
That's right.
Your friend here, not an ogre, literally ripped it open.
Well, then I'm moving through.
There goes Harlan. Not an ogre. Here goes Hiram. Look.
What the fuck?
Someone just went back.
God damn it. I don't know why it gave me control of Stitcher.
No
It's
idea.
all right.
Everybody's
So-
stacked on top of each other right now, so I can't click myself easily.
Yeah, did you move back in?
I did.
Okay. It's fine. We'll get everyone in. So, pause there before you go too far in.
I was going to go to this corner is where I was intending
Okay.
to go.
That's fine. Yeah, of course, as you enter, there's a few mooks who are on the guns who are hoping you that way. Because it was detached. And they're like, oh, you're back. That's not so cool. They're not too happy. They look quite surprised to see you all. Whoop.
I wonder how they look when they see not ogre.
They look less than happy.
Don't worry, they're going to be looking less than whole very shortly.
Is it coming back this way, or?
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good. I want to make sure you're good or what was going on. That's all.
Boss looks at not ogre and asks a question. Do you want a target?
Well, I think we're going to be rolling initiative when we step through that door.
No, I'm just saying. It's sorry. It's a specific. The verbiage I'm using is very specific.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and let, I don't know, dog situated.
I better refresh then. I don't see the carousel.
Anyone else having problem? Or is it
Yeah, I
showing up
just
for everyone?
refreshed as well.
Okay.
And it's
The
putting
carousel
me
is
back
very
in
useful,
train
anyway.
middle.
Yeah, like like
I'm stuck on train middle.
I'm on train
Oh, wait a
front.
minute.
But yeah, those specific words
There, now I'm
were
on train
used
front.
for a reason, because you said like you have nobody's figured out who not over is, and I'm using those words to elicit a specific response.
Do you want to target?
I guess did those specific set of
No,
words?
it doesn't do
Okay.
anything.
Okay. All right.
So, boss, you're first.
Great. Let's see. Let's see. Handgun. Where's my handgun stuff? 5. So I'm going to go for that one right there. I'm gonna shoot with a rate of fire 2 +1 to attack.
Okay.
No luck. No luck needed.
That's a pistol.
Yeah, that should be a hit. It's 12 meters.
Yeah, so it should be 13, 15. 15 for a pistol.
19
Yep.
minutes.
So yeah.
Okay, there's the 10. One more.
Ouch!
Great! At least it doesn't jam.
Oh man, you should get pork. It's more fun that way.
Oh,
No.
no.
That was great. That was great.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm going to. Ooh,
It's
where's
the ogre.
I can't select just one.
Hmm?
I
You should
can't
be able
just
to.
select one tile. It's
Should be able to.
selecting all three.
If you do a select all out on the table, for example, like here.
I can't
And then
select
just-
the table.
Well, no. But then you just click your guy to select him instead of drag select.
No, it's still selecting all three when I click them. There's a yellow box bounding all three instead of a border around.
Even
each
if
one.
you drag out front, like you're trying to select,
Like drag out there and then drop it, and then it
Yeah.
doesn't clear it
it
off.
doesn't
huh?
No, it
deselect?
does not fix it. That does not fix it.
Just escape a
Interesting.
bunch of times.
It just brings up a menu reload application.
And they're still yellow?
Yeah. Somehow those three are stuck together now.
That is odd.
I don't know how to fix
Because
it.
they're not for me.
Now they're not. Somebody moved them, so they're now not stuck. They now have
Perfect.
separate borders. They were one icon for a while there.
No, it's fine.
As long
I'm
as-
glad we got it
As long as we
fixed.
figured it out, yeah, that's all that matters.
All right.
Okay.
Target this guy,
I don't know if you have enough movement to get there. Ha ha ha.
and I'm going to grab him.
He's going to say no. But we'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, he can say it all he likes.
Don't touch me.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome
Wait a
in.
minute. That shouldn't have a minus on it. I have the fumble recovery set. Why is it doing that?
I don't
Well, you
understand
still
why
beat him,
Foundry
so it
doesn't
works for
like
now. We
fumble
can figure it
recovery.
out.
Ooh. So it's actually a
Nemesis 269,
17.
welcome. Yeah,
And then I'm
that's
going to move up to here and drag him along with me.
okay. So that's gonna reduce your movement by what was it?
Yeah, I'll get to there with him.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to see it because I had it up. Apparently, so.
And I'll just hold him in front of me to block shots from the other two back there.
Oh, it's just minus. Both have -2 to all actions, and it just moves with you. So it doesn't actually reduce your movement, apparently.
Oh, okay. Then I want to move.
I
up
thought
to
it did.
there and grab that guy as well.
Okay.
And then I want to position those two in front of me like that, holding them.
Oh, that Koreshnikov is really helpful, isn't it?
Okay. He's gonna try to avoid your grab, but we'll see if he does. So you beat that. But welcome in. How was your stream, Smith?
Mm.
That got him. All right. Well, they're there.
That's
That
my
was a
turn.
fun turn. Aaron,
Yes, sir.
did you give him any orders, or is he just acting default?
No, he's gonna shoot. He's gonna take the same one that I took.
That would make sense.
Internally, I'm telling him to. 1, 2, 3, and okay, I've already got him targeted and handgun. Wait a minute. Do I have something? Oh, I have a very heavy pistol. Okay, that's good. Right? Is that what's on there?
Let me.
Because it's still only giving me the token. It's not giving me the full sheet.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Very heavy
see.
pistol and ammo is what it says on the notes.
Yeah.
Then that's what it would have.
Okay. All right. I'll use that.
It's whatever it says he has. I just haven't done that, so
No worries.
I
It's fine.
will throw those off. Juggling a few things.
Cool.
What's that?
Does 11 get it to me?
No.
No.
13's the lowest you can be without
Okay.
bonuses.
No worries. It's fine. So he missed that one. It's not a poor quality, so he's going to take another shot. That one hits.
Does he have light armor jack body, head, or both?
Should have both.
It just said light armor jack. It didn't specify.
Why don't I have a damage indicator?
Because you didn't roll the gun.
Even though I rolled a handgun skill?
It says, well, and that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
skill.
you rolled
Handgun
that skill
skill,
check. You
not an
didn't
actual
rank an
pistol.
attack roll.
All right.
The game differentiates between those.
Sure.
We'll take care of it.
I
Just a
don't have
minute.
any. Yeah, cool. No worries. Just tell me like when
Very
I can
heavy
roll.
pistol is
It
rate of fire 1,
Awesome.
4d6, so roll 4d6.
If it's rate of fire 1, he can only shoot it the one time and missed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
missed, so that's fine. We'll just ignore the 23. And I'm gonna get in cover.
Okay.
Or I'll change the cover for him. You can move on. I shoot.
Heavy pistol. Doesn't say how much he gets.
50.
Oh, it does say 50. There it is. I just quite far enough.
So that's
One less. Because
Yep. Okay. And we're good. That is here.
loaded it down. Sorry about that. We are updating it, so we should be good to go now on. And thank you for your help with that, Malkoff.
You bet.
Oh, you even got the special gear on. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. All right. He's taking. Okay. There. Person. Mooks. Back the Mook that is currently being held. So he's gonna try to escape. He doesn't. Held by you. Y'all know how well that.
Not well.
So he's gonna try to swing at you with his bat. Yeah, he has to do this one. Machete, be ready to fire too. Otherwise he wouldn't be. An attempted. Of course you do. Alright. Harlan? Not an ogre doing his thing again. Holding two people up by the scruff of their neck as they're trying to break away and slash at him.
Well, that's two people that I don't really feel like I need to worry about in the slightest at this point. So,
Oh. Would boss point at the front guy and say like, I recommend going after that one?
You can do whatever you want. Doesn't mean that
That's
what
fine.
Harlan's
Well,
gonna
no,
do.
I'm just giving a suggestion because I feel like that's what boss would do.
Well, do what boss would do. And you get to watch what happens.
Harlan, I recommend hitting that one.
not with an assault rifle this close.
And that was a 20. Should hit. Yeah, 50. That's why you picked that guy. Closer guy is what? 16. No, still not bad.
I shoot the back ones with the assault rifle.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. Just seeing what the EV difference was. So.
And then I'm going to seek cover behind these
Okay.
ammo boxes and hope they don't light it on fire.
That would be amusing. Can you imagine how much damage it would be if all those rounds went off and ricocheted around? Oh, wait, never mind. They'd punch right through the train.
Do you know what I'm thinking might be even a better idea?
What?
Not an ogre's probably strong enough to pick up one of those guns and walk off with it, firing it. We may just want to spray the front of the train with this and bring the car to a fucking stop.
Just shoot forward.
I mean, if it would work that way.
I mean, I don't have anything in heavy weapons, so I'd be rolling at a base of 8, but...
Well, you also have the problem, it needs to be mounted for some of the functionality
Right, for the
it to
power
fully...
and stuff.
Right. See,
You
now
mean
you
for,
got
like,
it.
for the trigger, like the trigger that's
It
that's
won't
on the
work.
floor?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it won't
remote
work if
control
it's on the
trigger. It's
floor.
not. Yeah.
I mean, I could use it as a club.
Yes.
Just keep
that
using
you
the
could.
people as a club.
So did I see that Harlan had the assault rifle, or did I only see the shotgun? Because I think that the reason
You
why
see both.
Well, yes, but I've had the assault rifle in hand this entire time.
okay,
Shotgun's been slung over my shoulder.
I just forgot.
Yeah, that's okay. You're good,
That's,
man.
that's an Azrael forget. All right, this guy's going to try to break out as well. That doesn't work. He'll probably swing at you. Because why not? Wow. He didn't break out. So, surprise. So he's going to swing at you with his crowbar. And
Mm.
it actually hits with his crowbar.
Yep.
Because
Does it get through the armor?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shut up.
Probably.
Shut up.
Shut up, idiot.
Wow.
Ha.
Ooh.
It's not going to do too much.
Bam. A whole damage to you. Take that, not an ogre. Put me down, ogre. Put me down.
Did anybody else feel a breeze? That's what they say in Midnight
Is it?
Suns. They don't really take like
Yeah, when they miss.
So, Zid is gonna grab Nora. He's going to put his hand over the shoulder of the corpo right next to his ear. He's gonna click and he's gonna shoot at the enemy right next to the corpo's ear.
All right.
And it's not even going to do a goddamn thing to him because
Now,
of the fucking sound suppression.
I was
which is
just gonna
still
say,
hilarious.
Now,
Yeah,
this is
what was
about the
happening,
time where
Yeah,
Boss is really glad he took the.
absolutely. Yeah, we do it. Like, and I'll just,
Won't even flinch.
and you can be shocked whenever I don't do anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't
man.
hit with an 11.
Yeah.
No.
Because I believe
He doesn't
still-
flinch,
It's DV20.
and yeah.
I mean, I see like the muzzle. I see the muzzle flash.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't
But
bother
the
me.
sound doesn't seem to bug him as much.
I say, thanks for stabilizing my shot, corpo bastard.
I turn around. I look over my shoulder. You're welcome.
I love this game. And I love you
my
guys.
turn.
Oh, that's great. All right.
Nothing personal, Asriel.
No, and that's the thing. Like I like none of this is personal. He is an asshole.
Now, see, Azrael's last character wasn't much of one. This one is proud to be
Opposite
one.
end of the spectrum. He is a prick.
And like I said, Harlan has absolutely no use using a corpo up as quickly as possible.
Feelings mutual.
Yeah, I know. It's what's expected in that world.
100%.
Pistols. A whole DV20. Yeah, he doesn't think you should. So he is going to. Boo, boo, shots go wide.
Click clink.
Click, click, clink, clink. He's gonna take 2 shots with his pistol. E15. Gonna move up to cover first. And get in cover and stabilize his shot. And at Boss, who didn't take cover, which would make that be E15.
Wow, that close and it's a 15. Damn.
Yep.
Oh,
Oop.
jammed.
Oh, that was jammed.
Yeah, he jammed his pistol.
Rip.
Nice.
Click.
Well, he's not very happy.
Wait, that was his second shot. That
Yep. Second shot.
first one fires, the second one clicks.
The first one misses and the second one jams. Yeah.
Yep. So miss and jam. So he ducks back down and starts clearing. All right, Stitcher. Oh, yeah, Stitcher, you're up.
What does Stitcher want to do? Well, first Stitcher's gonna move down here.
If you want to have one of the other guys take over Stitcher, that's fine too.
No, I'm on.
Okay.
That's fine. Move down here into cover. And he's going to take his. Why do I have measure DB? Yes, please measure DB. Nope. What am I doing? Come on. Measure DB. 15. That's fine. Yeah, boy.
That's a hit. Boom.
And this is with his Militech Boomer Buster, by the way. This isn't with his little pissy handgun.
Wait, you switched weapons?
It's like whenever I like last session when he picked it up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I grabbed that shit.
Right. Yep.
4d6 coming your way. Boom!
Very heavy.
Nice, a crit.
And a crit. No.
Hey, look, it's Blackstone.
Oh, man, look at that. Boom.
Oh,
And we get a crit of...
wait a minute. Oh shit, he's in cover though.
Oh, he is.
Not from Stitcher.
But no, like, well, he's in cover from
Oh, from
Stitcher, but
Stitcher,
like,
yeah.
I think I overshot, right? Like,
Yeah,
20
since-
should run through
Yeah,
anyway.
since you did a crit, you should have aimed, which would have been a -8, which still would have hit.
Alright. Well,
So just remember to do that next time. Aim.
Auto me for now, please. I'll be back in a minute.
So that guy's feeling great.
That
Right?
guy's feeling
Oh,
dead.
fancy little skulls on them.
So what do you guys want? What do you guys want to have boss do? Run out there and play meat shield?
What's he using? A pistol?
Zid
Yeah.
would love that, but
I think
don't
he should
think
advance
he
to here. Well, what's his movement? 1, 2,
Move 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can move
5,
just there.
6. Yeah, like move to here, take cover, and then shoot it at this guy.
Okay. That guy's in cover, so he will have to do an aim shot. Which technically rules as what written is you can't do it at all. It's a 15, take an aim.
We're certain shooting through a table. We've already established that we're allowing that.
Yeah, I was just making clear for any visitor, any viewer
Yep.
that are wondering.
Yep.
That we have a little homebrew that that if it's reasonable that it's partial cover, essentially you can aim shot to hit. Otherwise, rules as written is if there's any cover, you can't hit.
I think the rules as written cover rules are incomplete. Personally.
Ooh.
Ooh, hit.
Yeah.
You get to use the aim shot damage too, right?
Yeah, you still get to. It's just you have a harder time of hitting someone in cover because they are in cover, so you have to do an aim shot. Still, everything else is as normal.
Just
Yeah.
10 right to the head.
10 damage to the head. Yep.
Ooh, boy.
Damage that gets through is doubled with headshots.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Just a little. Just a little.
Nah, you know, I don't think that hurt for more than a split second for that guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did have a splitting headache.
Now he's just got a split head.
Well, you know,
Pulpy,
he was thinking about
bits
splitting,
all,
but
pulpy bits all over the gun.
I want
Right.
to throw this guy this direction. So throwing.
all right. So, rules for throw. You can throw an object. Dex plus athletics. So say Dex athletics. You can throw up to 25 squares. And
Deals body damage directly to their hit points, ignoring armor.
yep. Heals your body that
Yeah, my body stat.
And they're prone. Yeah. So that guy goes splat. Is it right there?
Yeah. Well, no, up one.
Up one. Against the crates. Got it.
Yeah.
And healing your body stat correctly. Yeah, you failed. You can't throw it. Oh, wait, never mind. 21.
14 damage.
Yep.
Ignoring armor.
Yep. So he has a lot of health left.
Oh yeah.
Just
Very good.
look at those words. It tells you he is doing great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now I can start choking the other guy out.
Sure.
Because that also deals body directly too. Them
Yeah.
ignoring armor.
Choke out does body?
Yeah.
Or does it? Oh, yeah. Use your action,
body
deal
stat
your
directly
body.
to them. Yeah, ignores armor as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just crushing his throat with my hands.
They're always left with 1 HP left.
Yeah, you can't kill him with that unless you
And are
voluntarily choose to.
Yeah. And are rendered unconscious if they're at 1 HP. Now that's different.
But then I could break his throat.
Yeah. If
It's
you
a
hold it
coup
for
round
3
at that point.
turns,
I mean,
they're knocked unconscious no matter how much health they have.
right. Well, actually, he's not going to get choked out because next turn I have a different action in mind.
Oh, actually, he did get choked out this turn.
Oh, did? Well, 14
Yeah.
is enough.
Yeah. Choke him out? Yeah. These are basic moves. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then,
He's
yeah.
unconscious.
Well, then as a move action, I'd like to stuff him out the gun plug behind me.
Okay.
And if the hole isn't big enough, I'll make him fit.
That's probably going to be your action next turn. Not a move
Okay.
action.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sorry. It's a little bit more than a move action to literally stuff someone out a porthole they can't fit through, technically. But
Well, they'll fit. It's just may take more brute force than initially
Yeah.
anticipated.
yeah.
What's that
Um,
line that they used back in the day about talking about whether somebody could get sucked out an airplane window? It depends on the altitude, the durability of said stewardess.
Hiram is up. Do you want him to fire a shot off at the last guy over there? Or?
Yeah, he should move like to there and take a shot.
Okay. That guy is not in cover.
Nice.
That will hit.
I'll hit.
Oof. And that guy is super healthy. Well. That's one.
Hello?
Right.
I'm in the middle of a game with a bunch of people online and they're streaming it, so I can't really talk right now.
So. Next would be... Oh yeah, he's unconscious. Next would be Harlan.
Call me tomorrow.
Harlan, you see there is 3 dead people and 1 that looks to be limp in not an ogre's hands.
I'm going to reload my firearm and just completely ignore what else is going on in here and head for the door.
Okay. So you can move your 6. Move up to about there.
Yep. And I need to reload my firearm. Stop targeting myself. God damn it.
Yes, target yourself. Target yourself. Skip him. Zid.
So they're all like dead or unconscious?
Yeah.
Zid will
Harlan's
move
just
into
reloading
the
and
room.
walking up casually towards the next door.
And he'll just stick behind everyone and continue to be rear guard.
Okay. Anything for Stitcher?
Reload more.
Reload.
Okay. Boss can probably reload, and then apparently your friend, not an ogre, or sir to be named in this film, is making interesting noises with a guy as he stuffs him out the porthole.
And say, who's stupid now? Shut him out.
Harlan,
That's about
Harlan,
it for me, though, DM.
you hear a great noise that you've heard before from yourself as your own bones broke, but this time it's from someone else being stuffed through a hole they shouldn't fit through. And that's the end of combat. And
Oh, yeah.
that'll be the end of today's stream. How are you all feeling with all this lovely fun?
Great.
As long as not an ogre doesn't like go sideways on us, just fine. If not an ogre goes sideways on it, I think I'd rather bet on, hitting the ground at speed.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, he only has a body of 14, not that much.
Alright. No, it was a good session. Thank you, DM.
Indeed. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you viewers. Jim Smith, thank you for the raid. All of you, be sure to follow and turn on notifications if you haven't, so you know every time we're doing this. As well as follow these great fellows who stream. Mix Nuts and the Hat both stream. Until next time, as always, enjoy the story. We'll see you guys next time.